Let's see if we can get anything. There we go. That's me. Oh yeah, that's me. No, we can just. So I've been doing a little web page things and looking at some maggots and all that. Mango worms and dogs and chickens, and that's actually a pretty good video here on mango worms versus stickers versus spot flies. I was thinking if that, if something could maybe in regards to my glass in my feed. Yeah, I was thinking, if you could put some buggers in the feed to dig through the things and then take them out afterwards or something like that. I know it sounds a little. But hey, the only problem is, as I understand it, the skin of, in regards to the mango worms, apparently is, the thicker skin or something like that in humans. And as I understand it, at some point the body will apparently be able to repel them and all that. But maybe I could, like, infect myself or something like that, and then just do it at the place in regards of my from where I know the glasses are, which is kind of fog glasses, small pieces of glasses, and maybe they could dig through the skin and whatnot and all that. And when they're done, you could just take them out. Well, at least the mango worms, if you could get some mango worms to live in the feet for some time. It doesn't sound so good, but anyway, hey, if it could work, if the mango worm could eat its way into the glass, maybe it could actually, by mistake eat the glass. That could be great. Or at least get the glass, so it's easy to remove. Who knows? It's just a thought anyway. I still have glass in my feet, and I guess it's been a year since, and it's making a lot of havoc. I also think that was one of the reasons why I got this hellfire thing, because the body is reacting to it, my hands as well, and it's it feels like I have very very thin skin on my feet, and it's just terrible. Anyway, so I was also making a little website thing, and I just closed it down. I had some problems in regards to the RAM. Apparently, I just each I would never have thought that I would use all the RAM on this computer. I thought I bought way too much RAM, but running this quartal thing ends up hitting this D thing, where you could put in your website and all that, decentralized internet, pretty much. And it's not really working so good. It's very slow. It's has a way of not working, and you need to do things again and again and again. So it is a kind of there's still a work in progress for sure. And then it begins to use a lot of RAM apparently. Not entirely sure why, but it doesn't support PHP either, so that's something I've tried to get around in regards of a web page. Now everything goes slow for me and all that, but it goes forward. Well, I was looking into these, because yeah, it's disgusting, but it's fascinating as well. Yeah, in regards of blood and all that, that's just not me. In regards of blood and talking about it, that just I really can feel bad about that. But in regards of other kinds of disgusting things like fungus and all that can be very, so-called cancer and all that can be very fascinating. Funny enough, I don't know. It's just, I find it fascinating. Um, yeah, it's disgusting, but hey, I guess we have our own little things. Yeah, think about it. You could actually help people, in regards to these cheeky flies or something like that. Pretty much just need a knife, it seems, and a little knowledge, and you could actually help people with that. It could probably be more terrible than having glass in your feet. I'm not entirely sure, but at least these things, jiggers or whatever on the top, and you can take a knife and just take them out. It's a little harder with the glass because I don't know where it is, and it's I know sort of where the glass pieces are, but because apparently the body reaction is just so much harder to figure out where it is, and it's yeah. The jiggers, if you have the jiggers and all that, it seems like it's they're out there. You take off the first part of the skin where you can see they are, and just take them out. And think about it's just and all these people out there that have these issues and all that. I wonder in regards of healing them in the name of Jesus Christ and all that. That should be possible as well. It could be pretty cool to just see them, flow out of the body. Now I haven't really seen much miracles and all that, but if God wants to heal people, I could just think about it, just having the feet and in the name of Yeshua, just be healed, right? And all those poof, out of the feet. It could be wonderful. And just having you just know the person have this relief of getting rid of sickness and all these parasites and all that. It would be just awesome just to see, or maybe not totally explode, but just, but just out of the person, all this disgusting filth and all. It would be pretty cool. Um, yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm on Quartal now, and I was trying to upload a web page, but again, sometimes it doesn't go so well. Sometimes it goes easy. Sometimes it's not so easy. Um, and of course, that's the problem. Is in regards to this platform, is it even going to become anything? Um, is it waste of time sitting here and familiarizing yourself with Quartal and trying things out and all that? Is it waste of time, or is it in regards to censorship on the internet and all that? And of course there's so many things in regards of things that have been keeping me back from a lot of things, just on so many levels. The worst thing I think was, having my hard drive. Well, I don't know if it was well, it was a big hit in regards of getting my computer in regards of ruined. People purposely ruining other people's things and all that. Absolutely disgusting. And that was my hard drive in regards of what do you call it? Can't remember what it's called. Um, so called something. Um, what's it called? Uh, um, Encrypting. Oh yeah, encrypting pretty much nearly every file on my hard drive and all that, and crashing my. One thing is to ruin your system. Another is to ruin your data files. It's just disgusting. It's just incredible how many how many evil people really are in the world, and they love to do wicked things instead of doing good things, right? What about doing? I was trying to do some good things that work was ruined as well in regards to getting a portable collection out to people so they don't need to set things up and all that. That was ruined. So I was just pretty much set back on so many levels. I'm still at a setback. You're trying to move forward, but usually it just takes you back. So many times. Of course, I should have had a backup, but I didn't. So that's anyway. So I'm on quarter now, and it takes sometimes a little time to synchronize. That's another thing. So everything is, I don't know if they're going to get this to work better in the future. At least it's not crashing anymore. They had a lot of white screens and all that. I haven't really seen that in the new update, so that's nice. At least something is working on those levels. But yeah, but it's still very slow. And yeah, well, anyway, I've been working a little in regards of web page thing and trying to see if I could get something to work. The problem is when I try, and I have different things and I want to merge them and all that, and just it's way above my, you know. So, but that's just how it is. So I found out in regards of I could change my scroll bar as well, working on Quartal. And in regards of the thickness of the scroll bar, that might be a good thing to actually sort out, because on my other page, if I can just fix something, a little fix, because Firefox have ruined my web page in regards of using it. That's one of the issues. They just made the scroll bar very, very small. But I'm not even sure this fix actually can. I'm not even sure Firefox supports these commands. But I had Firefox installed, and it was just absolutely disgusting to see my web page being broken because of other bullshit. But that's typical these days. So much bullshit around, and just how it is. So yeah, I was looking into also some colors in regards to the Jerusalem stones. I have some rainbow colors for the website. I have the scroll bar I made blue and like a seat, tried at least to make a little in regards to that. Our, and okay, I've up, okay, see here. It's the new one it's around 16 megabyte every time I need to upload it. I could remove some of the things, so it actually is a lot smaller. It was pretty much in regards to the video player I was toying around with, which it's not working totally good on Quartal. Um, and I needed to make a redirecting page as well, which works. Made some animation CSS thing, or pretty much found something and edited it and put it in and all that, and that works as well. So anyway, let's see if I can get into my website and see if tested different things through and all that. I'm not sure in regards to HTML or HTML. It seems like most people are using HTML and not HTML at the end, although you can use both. I'm not sure if in regards of all the web pages and that was wrong. Okay, website. Apparently it's with HTML at the moment, I guess. Yeah, okay. I was testing something in regards to that as well. Okay, so oh yeah, oh that seems to work now. Okay, great. Well, that seems pretty good. So apparently you can, if you move over to the scroll button, you can make it light up in another color. Oh, it seems to work pretty good. Although the scroll bar doesn't seem to go to. No, yeah, okay, okay, that's the program apparently that doesn't. Yeah, I have a pretty fat scroll bar now. I'm like going in the other direction while everybody tries to make the scroll bar smaller. I've just made it double the size of the standard nearly. And I was like actually thinking, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Like 40 pixels, right? In width, and I'm like, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Um, at least it's very easy to, they make them so slim, and you're sitting there and you're trying to. It's just disgusting. At least this is very easy to. And you could probably make it smaller and all that. At the moment, I like that it's actually somewhat bigger, a little childress in some sense. Of course, on the mobile, of course, that wouldn't be so big and all that. But I'll need to look into in regards to this Firefox thing if it's possible to actually force it to make the scroll bar bigger. But again, I don't know if Firefox is going to support these commands. If it's actually, I should actually install Firefox again and see if I could get my web page sorted out with that little fix. So um, no, it's just disgusting. And my scroll bar, I have two scroll bars. When the menu has a scroll bar, and then you have the scroll bar for the page. the scroll bar for the menu now jumps into underneath the other scroll bar, and the scroll bar for the menu, because of Firefox, is smaller than the scroll bar for the web page. So the scroll bar for the web page end up hiding the scroll bar for the menu. It's just absolutely bullshit. But that's typical nonsense, ever ever ongoing of other diabolical, evil, wicked thing and all that. But anyway, so I got some of the things to work. I've gotten the menu over here. Again, the thing is to how to totally get everything into order, like it should be. That's the biggie problem. I had another issue that's sorted out at least, and I still need a lot of things to. And apparently, I ended up deleting a lot of things as well, so that was not so good in regards to testing things out. But at the moment now, I have a top navigation bar at the top, and there's still something underneath it. Of course, the idea is to have some kind of, where there's nothing underneath it, just a box pretty much that makes the page go a little under, so you can have the menu above. I think that would be pretty good, something of that nature. Then we have the bottom bar, doesn't need to go along with anything, it just needs to be at the bottom, which is pretty much is already now. There's pretty much a bottom bar when you go down in a, yeah, although it should be some kind of a box of some kind. Maybe it is a box actually. Still need some kind of other color, maybe. I could still already make it. Yeah, that's a good question. It's interesting that actually looks to be should be the same color up here, but here you can actually see it's more yellow. But then you go down and it actually doesn't look so different. Okay, I need to have sorted out my boxes. They are clearly. Well, I would also try to make the. I apparently didn't make it bigger. Okay, let's see here. Minimum height, HTML. Where do we have the? There we go. I tried to make the height. Apparently, that didn't really do anything. All these things. You're just sitting and trying because it doesn't really feel like there's any sense in regards of programming. HTML and CSS is just try and try again. Okay, we have some padding, we have some font size. Let's try to make the font size 23 pixels. Padding is probably okay. At least the bar needs to be bigger and the boxes needs to be bigger, and I don't know. But anyway, it gets kind of complicated. But yeah, it's moving forward, and I just need to sort things out, I guess, further. Um, and yeah, I guess it would also be nice if I could just fix my web page as well, my standard web page with um, with some kind of fix for the Firefox. I would need to install Firefox again then to check if it actually works. And it might not work, in Firefox. I did uninstall Firefox, but I guess we can install it again. But disgusting they're so disgusting, they just do whatever, the programmers. It's like it shouldn't be that hard to just keep the browser working, right? Apparently that was a problem installing Okay, probably need to install it from another direction then. But yeah, that was a disgusting thing to figure out. I wonder how many pixels it actually is usually. 10 pixel or something like that, the scroll bar. Oh, this one is 40. Maybe it's 15 pixel. In regards to the who knows. Anyway, I'll need to figure out in regards to some of the colors at least in the CSS in regards to the menu. That should be pretty. It shouldn't be that hard to put some colors into things. Okay, we have the top right, top navigation pink, background color pink. That's when it's active. I didn't see any pink. Did you see any? Yeah, why do you see any pink? I don't see any pink at all. So I'm not sure what that is about. Or maybe I've tried to figure out what it is. That's the top nav A active pink background color. It's like color white. It's white and it is. Oh, when it's active. Oh, okay. Okay. So if I like push it and it's active, at the moment it just crashed the. Okay, let's see here. Probably need to. Oh, we have fixed home to that. Okay, HTML. This is the center. Okay, index. Center index.html. Oh, now it's HTML. Okay. Mm-hmm. Something in regards of apparently the quarter seems to be better with the HTML than the HTM. Um, but at the moment, I'm just running HTML for the most part. Besides this one, then I just need to change back. But it was to test it in regards of Quartal. But it seems like Quartal is better with the HTML, at least in regards of going home. Home push thing. Anyway, let's just try this one and open up this thing here. So yeah, it's going pretty slow. It's moving forward in some sense, at least. I hope. Um, okay, index HTML, yes. And then we have the colors, so we can test those out as well. I guess we just set this on FFFFFF. Same thing with this one up here. That's like FFFFFF. There's some background color in regards to the hovering. Not sure what makes it white when I guess it's yeah, okay, it's the letters that becomes white. Not sure about that, but okay. Okay, let's just have it like that at the moment. Then we have the background color is not good with these colors that I fixed. So need to fix some kind of something that is wider than the other thing. Let me just take a screenshot and I can just make it a little lighter or something like that compared to what is the color is already. So let's just save that and go into the disgusting app of GIMP. But anyway, it's better than nothing. But that's something I would say is okay. I only use it because it's what there is. I hate GIMP. GIMP sucks. That's my opinion. It's not, GIMP is not Photoshop. Yeah, you can say that for sure. It's not, it's not Photoshop. That's for sure. Okay, we need to have some lighter level. Is this too much? No, there we go. Let's try that. I think that'll be pretty good. And we'll just go over here somewhere. Yep. Okay. And we'll fix this one that. Save. We have some colors for top nav A. Okay, one is Hover and one is, what is this? Color FF91. Yeah, that's orange, isn't it? What is, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. We need something else for that. That's a good question. At least at the moment we could of course just make it black if anything. Would actually no, actually that would actually be pretty nice to, oh yeah, we could take that and try that. That could actually be interesting. Let's try the, yeah, let's do that. That wouldn't actually be so bad. You know, we have a golden color of this. Let's try that. So I'll just do that. Maybe it needs to be a little darker, but okay. I have some background. Okay, that's the top nav. Okay, the top navigation. Okay, yep, everything should be fixed. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we need much more. Nope. I don't know if I should actually try to fix the CSS files for, like this CSS file for the, for this part, this CSS file for this one, to divide them up so it becomes a little more, like I could make a CSS file directly for the mouse, or the, sorry, the scroll thing. So that will be specific, that file that you would need to go into. Then I could make a specific file for fonts, and then a specific file, CSS file for maybe the top nav or the top navigation, and then the web page, just to try to get some sorting out of it, you know, because it just becomes so. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah, I've been, guess it has been a long day. I really shouldn't go to bed yet. Yeah, it's been a long day. Okay, here we go. We'll just go to portal. We'll go to websites, follow, search, publish. Um, I must say, in regards to the nicotine thing I tried, it actually doesn't seem like it doesn't really seem as much addiction overall. But the thing of actually just having something in your mouth is kind of nice. I don't really feel much of a, you know, huge difference in regards to my little experiment with nicotine. So anyway, the clicking game of utter bullshit, you know. Can't expect to have any sanity like in Windows 2000. Linux sucks, and everything pretty much sucks these days. Websites, yeah. I just, you know, I looked into in regards to center thing. If in the past you could just center. Now, of course, it says it's too old to censor. You should do it with CSS and all that. I was like, four codes to censor something. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, we're going from center to having, as at least what I could see, four different things you needed to put into the CSS to have it center correct. You know, you gotta be kidding me. What is this other garbage? You know, it's just bullshit. So much bullshit. You know. Anyway. Uh, it's, he's going to load the page and let's see what we have. Oh, an L too much at the end. Okay, it's not totally, you know, it's possible to see the, um, but it should be darker for sure. If could also just make them dark, you know. It'd be nice to actually push them at the menu also a little in, maybe. Maybe it's okay. Okay. We have the Jesus. Oh, yeah, that works. I mean, push it and it loads the website and all that. Great. Hmm. Yeah. I guess the colors are not, the top bar. It's interesting choice of colors, I guess. But that was the point in regards of it. Oh, the bar in regards of this thing. I'm not entirely sure that actually something we're going to do. But okay, I put the setting in, and now I know how to do whatever. But it might actually, yeah. Uh, oh. So we need to have something that is a lot darker for the letters if they're going to be red here. So let's see here if we have something, if I recall correctly. Incredible, it doesn't work like this is the darkest point we have on the stone, pretty much. I was thinking, okay, that sounds like a pretty good. Oh no, we can zoom. There we go. A little more. So okay, so that's the darkest point on this stone is probably around here. There, let's see what the color is. Okay, let's take that. Try it out. Maybe let's try. I see. Okay, I see. And let's see. Let's do 7544. There's a little difference. It's really hard to know which one is really darker. I think this one is darker, so let's take this one. And we're just going over to the CSS file and background, colors, top nav, text color, text color. I really see it actually get bigger, did it? No. Power, color, there we go. Okay, and let's see if we can make it bigger in regards to the letters. Does seem to have gotten somewhat big. Oh, actually, yeah. Well, I could fix the Commodore thing and all that, but I guess it was more for a fun thing. To try that out, and the menu might be needed to be made smaller. But let's take the font size to 28. That should be pretty big. Overall, and I guess let's try to upload it and see what. It's a little game of doing this and doing that and whatnot and blah blah blah. There's a lot of loose ends for sure. Okay, we have it there. We'll go to website. We choose file, download. You think you're smart sometimes, right? But Linux is not smart. Linux is absolutely stupid. You think you can just re-upload if you just make a new file, but that makes it stall. Um, as far as I can see, it just so you need to do the clicking game because that's just how it is these days, right? They want to give us the clicking game. The programmers are absolutely full of bullshit. Yeah, I don't know what happened to programmers, but their sanity went out the window for sure. Okay, that works pretty quick. It seems it already, yep, uploaded the thing and all that. Again, sometimes it takes 20 minutes and other times it just works. Well, at least made it a lot clearer for sure. So the text is pretty clear actually with this. So I'm not entirely sure in regards of the white. Oh, maybe we can. I think we'll do that. I think we'll take the other color that was not as dark as I wanted, and let's just fix that as because this white thing when you go over it doesn't really. Top nav active, no top nav hover. Yeah, this white thing is way too much when you hover over it. Oh wait, that's Is this one okay? Let's try to do that. Color for the well, that's a good question. Yeah, making them totally white might be a little too much. Of course, it wouldn't mind it being I don't know. Anyway, at least this one works now, and yeah, and we can go down and yeah, we can see. What? Okay, let's make it a little bigger. Let's make it 30 pixels. And padding, I can't remember if the padding is up and down and all that. Let's try to make it 8 and see what happens. Yeah, and how does the box? Okay, the box actually seems to go fully up and fully down, so the boxes are looking pretty good. Okay, when that's yeah, okay. So let's just is it saved? Yeah, let's go to this and create an archive. The thing is, you make an archive. You make you take your website, you put it in a zip file, you go to Quartal, and you go to the website, and then you go to publish website. You choose your domain name, which is also your pretty much your username. Then you choose the files, and apparently it has some issues in regards. It's just don't expect anything to work good in Linux sucks. Okay, and then you say publish, and yeah, it costs money, blah blah blah, blah quartals, whatever. Apparently, it seems like it's become a lot more expensive. I think there was some hackers and all that. That still, still freebie in some sense. I haven't paid anything and all that, so it's not like um, okay, transaction successfully. That went pretty quick. Then we need to refresh, and it needs to download the things, and then it needs to build the website, and there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, now I know what that is. So we want that to be 16 again at least. Maybe even 18. I think 18. But then the question is maybe this one is then the thing I'm looking for. Okay, save. Yeah. This is a kind of a tedious way to do things, really. Make a change, make a zip file, upload to Quartal, check it out, create the site and all that. It is kind of tedious. It actually looks pretty good in regards of. I like it. It's not actually, that it turns white. It's yeah, it's okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That could work. I could make a lighter version that just a little more yellow, but yeah, it's actually. I think this works pretty good. In regards to the buttons and all that. Anyway. Okay, we have none there, and let's say yes. So that seems to be pretty good in regards to the colors for now. They can always be adjusted and all that for further improvement or whatever. But at the moment, at least that you can see them and it doesn't look totally terrible. It looks okay. For the navigation. Oh yeah, I think that made it smaller in regards of. I'm going to think here a little. I can make the I can make the letters bigger, and then it will make the bar bigger. Because I don't need. I rather kind of have. I don't want too much extra bar or whatever you want to call it. So it doesn't need to be too big and all that. So it's probably need to be smaller than it is at the moment. Anyway, it's working. There's something in the background in regards of which is kind of really shouldn't be there anymore. It should be an empty bar behind it. Videos and the Jesus God Pope 666.info in the middle. Jesus God, and then the dividing line and Pope 666.info. So navigation menu will be something I need to look into. But yeah, they look pretty good. They don't look like they're destroying the top bar. The top bar seems to work, so that's good. It's interesting color choices, and the bar works. It sticks to it and all that. Oh no, should be more than enough here. Um, maybe there's something in regards to the data and all that. That could be. I'll be pretty early if I don't have data. Okay, we are at the end. Carol, when did I actually activate it? I can't even remember. Hmm. Maybe it's something in regards to some data things. Um. Okay. In the beginning, the God created the heavens and the land, and there was no that. Okay. Could actually. Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Okay. One could actually make the menu in some sense connect with the. I wonder what happened if actually that would probably just override. How would that work? Because it would need to move, and that's a good question. If it would just, and I wonder what it actually would do if I put this background image and told it to also be part of the top screen. Although that's not the idea of how I made it. I wonder what it would actually do. Anyway, at the moment, I think we'll just make the menu a little bigger. Or the font size. Let's make it 36. We could also um, make it in the Commodore 64 font, just to have some fun with it. I don't know. Um, go from this wonderful smooth thing into Commodore 64 font. Um, that's interesting. It does make it easier. These fonts are so. It was just to try something out. Yeah. Yeah, I could put some font, just some Commodore font on it, I guess. Let's see if I can figure that out. Oh, I would probably need to do that. No, I should be able to do it in the CSS. Top nav, sender, all top nav. It should be all top nav. Yep. As a top nav A. Oh, I need to think here. Yeah, I think my brain is getting to the part where there's issues. Well, further issues than. Okay, thinking. Yeah. Oh yeah. Include website structure and the main thing here. I think it is. No. What am I trying to do? I can't even remember. Oh my brain is going down. Yeah, maybe I should stop for today in regards to this because I can't even. Apparently, I just totally lost it. There's something in regards to something, right? Can't even. I'm reaching for it, but I can't. Yeah, I can't even. Just vanished. Um. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But why did I do that? Oh, that's a good question. I think that it's probably in the CSS, isn't it? In regards to the P thing. Oh yeah, yeah. Fun family. And we can take the fun family one here as well. Copy. Um, and put it in whatever up here. I'm not entirely sure why it needs to be there, but I would think it would be, it would be the A thing, active thing, but yeah, let's just try. It should, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I just need some numbers adding, and we need to upload it and see if we'll see if it works. I'm still not entirely sure. It should be in regard to the menu. So in theory, I would think it should do something. Okay, and we refresh it. It didn't do much, did it? No. I don't know what is this? All this theme identifier. Where's it getting all these things from? Not sure. Search. Okay. Maybe it's the search link that does something. Oh, now it's building the page, and we'll see. Well, apparently it didn't really find the website. Okay. Thanks. Oh my. Well, the good thing is that it worked. The bad thing is that these letters are huge, gigantic, so it just ruins everything. So actually, we should actually put. I think it's number two C64 2. That is, yeah. That was a dynamic. I have no idea why they didn't explain it a little or and all that. But I found out that the mono thing has boxes and they put it in boxes, whereas the other one, the dynamic, makes it sometimes a little compressed in, maybe, so it looks a little better, maybe. Um, Although I don't think the Commodore did that. I think it probably did the mono and probably also why they did that. Anyway, it worked, but the font size was way too big for that. So let's at least set it down to 28. And let's try to create an archive and make some numbers, because then we can sometimes reach the thing faster. Sometimes it then fixes, oh, there's a new file, but it won't see that there's a new file if it's not a new name, apparently. Yeah, stupid. Lots of stupidity. Uploading data, this can take some time. In any case, we seem to at least have the menu or the top bar fixed. So I just need to still figure out how to make a menu and sort out how I exactly want it. I had some ideas in the past, although I never got it totally, just well, actually no, but actually in the past I did have things that worked in regards of, and I was toying around with them, and I can't remember how I made. It's from pretty. Oh yeah, I made it work like Command and Conquer generals. Sadly, I don't have that website anymore. That's gone apparently. Lost to actually a pretty nice web page that still would have worked today, I guess. It's actually pretty good, pretty nice. Hmm. But that went to the trash, sadly. I don't know why the other guy didn't. And they wanted another web page, blah blah, and I'm like, you gotta give me a break. The other one worked. There was no issues and all that, and just give me a break. It's a web page. Why? Uh, that was sad. Anyway, don't have it any longer, and it didn't get saved. It seems. So okay. Anyway, did we upload the web page? I think we did, didn't we? Let's update. Yeah, I just brain doesn't work anymore. That doesn't work at all. So, um, I'm not sure if that actually looks good. I don't know why it actually. Other than that, navigation seems to be. Hmm. At least it just feels too big. And actually, the other thing looked a lot better. I must say, but of course, if you want to have the overall, yeah, maybe I should just go back to the other one. See here. Okay. Save. There we go. Yeah, let's just have it with the nice letters. Look pretty good. And forget the other thing. And this other thing just doesn't really seem to. At least it would need to be smaller. Just doesn't look so good, I think. Maybe it's because it's so big. Hopefully it doesn't get too there's a lot of colors, a lot of different colors and all that, a lot of things going on the web page. Hopefully it doesn't get much too much going. Oh yeah, you could actually do that. Yeah, you could. I don't know if that would probably be a little annoying for the user. I don't know. Ugh. Mhm. I have some Jerusalem stone golden limestone slabs. Yeah, okay. I made something in regards of yeah. But sadly, I stupidly lost my iframe class details for it. I had the. Apparently, this one is responsive, but yeah, I just would have been nice just to have the ability to at least push something if I have, if I'm going for a menu. Let's see here. iframe, Dalby tree, and wasn't it from? I think it was from them. I took a code. Let's see if we can find the thing that loading hide. Blah 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 blah. Let me see here. Some examples. Should be like outline, display, block, scene. Okay, that does. No, it's like 100%. And then targeting iframe. Wasn't that okay? Let's try to. Okay, W3 menu targeting iframe. Must have been one of those. How to get an element in an iframe? I don't know. Open inside. That's well. I don't know if that's probably. 82 round. Oh, who knows? Apparently, too many tabs open here. I guess it's not. Save image. Save. Oh, that's not that. This one slab from Jerusalem as well. Pretty much cream yellow. Let's see. Uh, hmm. I think I got the colors pretty good. Next one. Nope. Well, there's some slabs color here. That's okay. This one I downloaded. This one is like Jerusalem gold limestone. Interesting. Gold limestone. Well, let's just save that. This one is okay. Some slabs for kitchen or something like that. Okay. Here we have a little more natural. Save us. You have some white and you have some more of the yellow thing of it. Anyway, and these are too white. It's like, remember, like more blue. Also more yellow. Hebrew white prayer, blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. Hmm. Let's see if we have. Okay, here we have something. We got some padding. Oh, we've sorted that out. So let's just close that down. The whitest color. We can close that mono. We can close that down. YouTube. I guess we can close that down as well. This one, I think we can close down as well. Sandbox width. Yeah, different width in regards of these element boxes, but I think we have HTML iframes. Yep. There we go. In regards of the one that I had before, in regards of source style, it has to have a name. Border none, and then was like width 100% or something like that. That's right, width. %. Maybe I need to put it on maybe, oh okay, inside here. There we go. A title frame example. Let's try to write and see if it. Okay, now at least 100% down there. At least we want to have it bigger. So height at least 100 VH. Yeah, I think it's VH, isn't it? At least, it's like, no, that was not height. Maybe I just didn't write it. There we go. There we go. At least it's big. I don't know if I could make it. I guess you can just make it how many pixels you want. Anyway, I need a frame thing for my web page anyway, and we'll just index and we'll just put it down here. We could also call it we could fix it into a section. Tell it is a section. Well, I guess it's an iframe. Iframe, demo, iframe, and it has to have the specific name when I. Anyway, source. Let's just fix my one page here. Not sure that actually will work without the HTTP. Border none with 100%, height 100 VH. Titles should be something else, but I can't remember. Let's see here some of the include iframe, center. That's already, we already have that open. Menu button. Let's see here if we can find the. It should go target main. Okay, okay. Well, we can call it main, I guess, for now. That was in regards to the ID or something. I can't even remember. Stupidly, I deleted the. So I'm not sure if it's the title or if it has to have an ID thing or whatnot. Whatever. It's there for now. And yeah, we don't need this one anymore. That's something in regards of the target. Okay, let's push this for a link. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go with the target thing. Okay. So that targets, and it has the iframe example. It's iframe demo, blah blah blah. Name iframe A. Okay, so we have it has to have a name. Then you have the title for it. I don't know. Anyway, let's give it a name. So iframe, is it having the name in iframe source? And then after, okay, after the after the interesting. Just seems to not have style in the things that it. So you don't need to have style, it just has height. Source, blah blah blah, title, iframe, example. Okay, apparently you don't need to have. It doesn't seem like you need to have style. You can just take that off, it seems. Not entirely sure. Doesn't look totally correct. Now let's just fix style in again. Okay, I will name, call it main. We just need one of the menus in. Of course, we can also just make a link to try things out. Still don't know in regards to the title thing, but anyway. Let's put this link in here. Underneath it. Oh, it could also, yeah, underneath it, fine. And we'll call it main. No, it's not. iframe. Something. iframe. Name, iframe, and iframe. And title. I guess we could call that whatever. Window, maybe. iframe window. I really don't know why it needs to have a title, but anyway. Okay. At least it seems to, some of it doesn't seem to be in the style thing. Border none, width 100%, height. I really should be able to do it without any styling, but yeah, it is a little weird. Why wouldn't you need styling in this thing? I guess we shouldn't be consistent in any way. It's the same thing with the JavaScript, where it says, well, you don't need to specify that it's a JavaScript. Yeah, but you need to do that on every other one. Why wouldn't you do it on that one? Oh, you don't need to do it. It's like a biggie, apparently. All right. At least we have an iframe bag, it seems. So, I just need to fix the menu. Well, just how to get iframe elements. What is get iframe elements? What is that? Let's see here what we have here. Try to blah 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 blah. Okay, so we click the try it button to hide the first H1 element in the iframe. Uh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not entirely sure what to use this for either. Get element in iframe, get something else, the former. Drop down options to open inside iframe. I have the reference, iframe, target, iframe. Yeah. Base target. Okay. If you want all links in your frame, then you should state this fact in your document. Of course, I don't want that, but that's interesting that you could actually do that, I guess. I think I'll need to take a break. Uh, Pretty dead now. Pretty long. The iframe element plus CSS. What does it really do? The iframe element. Blah, 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 blah. Solid black border. Solid black. Well, I guess I could make a solid border around, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Do we want a solid border around the? Really do we? No, there's no need for that. Let's close that down. Pixel border. I have this weird thing where it can be bigger and smaller. I guess it still should be able to do that in the. That's the responsive thing here. A module. Oh, she was good.
And do it. What are we gonna do? Well, we better figure that fucking shit out. Am I the only one?
Nope.
That's not okay.
Nope. Of course not.
Let me just say this is for entertainment purposes only, and only my opinion, so that maybe TikTok will take this shit fucking down.
Censorship.
Our government just slaughtered hundreds of people because they wanted their land. They force injected the entire fucking world because there's just too many of us, useless eaters, on this planet for them to control and manage. So they're killing all of us.
Yep.
And yet, we're sitting here pretending like everything is fine. We're going to work and we're paying our fucking bills and paying our taxes like good little fucking I just don't understand. And I just want to know, am I the only one sitting here in this place wondering why are we still sitting here? Why are we doing anything? Everything about our entire society is a lie. It is a lie about everything. Our medical establishment kills people for profit, and we all know it, but we don't stop them.
Yeah.
Two-tier justice system that supports the fucking rich and destroys the poor because that's how it's designed. There is no such thing as innocent until proven guilty. You're guilty and hope you can prove your innocence. Everything they do is designed to destroy us in every way that they can. But yet, it's normal. Everything's normal. It's fucked up, but we're just gonna go along with it because that's what we do. Meanwhile, our children are gonna grow up in this fucking dystopian nightmare that we can't even comprehend or imagine because it's always only been fiction to us. And we are living through the start of something that is so horrendous and so horrific that we can't even wrap our brains around it. And the majority of people in this world can't even accept what their own eyes are telling them because the trauma of it is too great for them to bear. When are we going to stop this? When are we going to stop it?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah, I guess my video will now be censored by YouTube. I guess I might be locked down again for false information or something like that. Because that's the world. Yeah, disgusting. WebKit scroll bar button. No idea what that is. Buttons on the scroll bar, arrows pointing upwards and downwards. I guess that must be in regards to the mobile or something like that. But yeah, that's a wonderful. It's totally correct. It's just hard to, and people are just so. Since 9/11, people have tried to wake people up. Not at 9/11. Just a lot of people woke up, and yet most of the people wanted to continue to sleep along. So now we got into another bigger wave than 9/11, and that woke up a lot more people, but still, the world is still, you know, the world is still following along with the bullshit. I have a scroll animation. What are you talking about? I think these radiation things from the mobile are annoying my skin. I'm itching. It's very annoying. Probably also have a effect on my brain. Really shouldn't do it. How to edit arrow thing. I have a custom scroll bar. Since I did that, the arrows of the scroll bar are not shown anymore. What arrows? I don't know. Arrows. What arrows? I don't see any arrows on any scroll. Oh, I think we are okay. Okay. Uh huh. Okay. I get it. I think I'm okay. I think I understand. Okay. The arrows. Okay. So the scroll buttons here, but they're not really there on this one. Not sure if they're actually on my. Yeah, they're not on my web page either. Are they even needed? I guess they're not there. I wonder if because of my standard web page. Usually, do you really have them? No, I don't have them on my web page either. But do I really need them? I guess some web pages. Yeah, here we have some. Uh, yeah, I guess that's a good question. But I really haven't missed them at all. I must say. But I can see my web page doesn't have them either. My main page. Um, that's interesting. I really didn't think about that. I can see the arrows are here. Don't really use them. Maybe if I, yeah, wanna, yeah, that's true. If I wanna fix the auto load and just let it run and run and run, yeah, yeah, okay. But besides that, or you could do that like doing this, like right? Yeah, you could do it like that and actually quicker. So why would you actually need those arrows? Doesn't seem to be needing them. Okay, interesting. Also added arrows with WebKit scroll bar button. I guess they removed those as well, I guess. Solution. Yeah, let's see the solution. Yeah, create custom scroll bars using CSS. Probably seems to maybe making a little more. Here's the solution using CSS triangles for arrows. WebKit scroll bar with 16 pixels. Yeah, I don't really don't see the point of having them. I'm not entirely sure. Um, yeah, what would I need them for? No, I don't see. If it was something I missed, then of course, as long as the scroll bar is not slim like I know. Apparently you can edit these if you want. Okay.
So much time and effort is taken to make sites just look absolutely amazing, and sometimes there's these little differences that we can do that just go from making the site look amazing to taking it that next step and just bringing the whole brand or the feel and everything together. And one of those things that you can do is adding custom scroll bars, and luckily for us, it's actually really easy to do. You can have a lot of fun with it, so that's what we're going to be looking at in this video.
Let's go, 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 go.
Entire thing, I guess. And this is where you can set a background on here. So I'm going to do a background with an HSL of 120 degrees. I will go with a 50% and then a 75%. And I'll do over 1 for now, just in case we want to play with that number. But there we go. We have a green color coming in there. And actually, maybe this should be about 15. And there, that's a little bit nicer. And let's brighten it up a little bit. And this is why I like HSL. You can come in and choose a color and then play with your saturation, more saturation or brightness, and play with it a little bit. And yeah, I really like it. So if you want to know more on that, I do have a video. There should be a card popping up right now. And let's grab the same thing for the next part, which is going to be our thumb. And what you can do on the thumb now, and the thumb is my thumb. No, it's the part that you see that shows you where you are on the page. So again, we can stick with our green, but let's boost the saturation.
and it should pop up there, and then you can see it's there, but we're also going to make it a little bit darker. So I'll come in with a lightness of like 10% or maybe 20. That'll probably be kind of dark. And there we go. We can see our thumb on there, and we can scroll up and down, and it shows us our progress on the page. So I think that's pretty cool. And that's sort of the basics of it. And I'm wondering, some people might be asking, you could actually come in here and do a thumb hover. So if you needed to, and then maybe here we actually drop the opacity to a 0.5 or something. I wouldn't necessarily do this, but you can actually see that, like, you can notice that, or even let's keep that at 1, and maybe this even drops down to like 5% or something. So it gets really dark. Maybe that's too much, but whatever, you get the idea. You can sort of indicate that somebody is hovering on something, hovering on that if they're clicking and dragging with it. So it's an option that you do have. So I don't know if you necessarily want to do that, but you do have that as an option that's right there. There's other fun things that we can do here. So here we have, this is our thumb. So on the thumb, we could put a border radius, and this is where you can do like a 100 VW trick to make a pill shape. And there you go, you get a pill that's scrolling up and down. The problem with the pill shape is it looks kind of ugly at the top here, where you get like the little corners peeking through. We can actually take this and put it on the track itself as well, and then it fits. But now I find you still get that little ugliness. So what we can do to get rid of that is we can come on the track itself and say margin block is 0.5 m or something like that, just so to push a margin on the top and bottom. And margin block, if you haven't seen it before, is a logical property. So it's just margin top and bottom, because that's like the block sides of things. So you can see it's in both of them. And then you just get rid of that sort of really sort of weird corner that can pop up. So that's an option. I'm not saying you need to use it, but I'm just throwing it out there that it is an option that we can use when we want to do that. And if you're wondering about margin left and margin right, let's do a margin inline, which is both my left and my right. And we'll do 1 m. Again, it's a demo, we're exaggerating, and you'll notice, no, it doesn't work. We can't push it off the side of the page. If we make that bigger, let's just see what happens. It doesn't seem to do anything. So, and just to show, margin right is like 10 m. It's not shifting. And a margin left of 10 m, it's not shifting the content either. So we can do top and bottom, but we can't do a left and right margin on the scroll bar itself. There's other ways you could also play around with this. So because this here is my background color, you could come in with the same one or a different color, and you could add borders to them as well. So we do have that as an option. So we could say on the thumb itself, we have a border that is 0.25 m solid and back to our original background color. So then it looks like it's like fitting into that space instead of taking it all up. So that looks kind of neat and kind of cool. I like that. Or we could come in also and actually change like the border color. So maybe this is like a 25 or something, and then you get a different color on the border. So
Oh my, advertising. You know, I really know who people are working for when they have all this bullshit advertising. You know, give me a break.
a few days
People are
ago, I was on
disgusting. You know, they're just putting a knife in the back of people. You know,
GitHub
disgusting.
Copilot homepage. As a NCSF gen approach would be to generate some boilerplate, then it to the body in the form of a bunch of different sections with some basic content. The content itself doesn't really matter. Now in the CSS file, I'm importing a Google font, then adding a dark background to the body. Now the most difficult thing you'll have to do in this tutorial is center a div, or in this case, center all the content inside of each section. An easy way to do that is to make it a grid and then place the items in the center. If you have multiple items inside the section, you can also use a line content center to kind of squeeze everything into the middle. I'm also giving each section a mid height just so we have a lot of room to scroll through. And now it's time to bring in the intersection observer, because it handles multiple entries, one of them. And that put your interesting, and like here, I have a div with 4 children, with second element will fourth, and so on. And that's all it takes to create a far more interesting staggered animation. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah, whatever. All this modern bullshit and all that. You know, who cares? Bum, bum.
Whatever floats your boat on that, or whatever.
Oh, that was the guy again. Yep. Advertising. Okay, so I guess we don't have any arrows, and I guess we don't need them really. So WebKit scroll bar button. The buttons on the scroll bar, arrows pointing upward and downward. Yeah, I haven't really seen the need for them. You usually just use the scroll bar. I don't. It's really seldom that you really use the arrows, and you wouldn't need them. We just put them up, you know, just doesn't really. Well, yeah, it does take a little space. Yeah. Yeah, I should go to bed. Anyway, may Jehovah be with you, and Yeshua, most precious pearl, and the spirit of truth be in us all. Amen. I should get some sleep, just a little, so I can think a little again. That would be nice. I'll see if we can figure out how to lock it down. My, oh, it's hot. Yeah, can't even